Okay, hello. Okay, audio should be fixed. I might have just peeked right there. But audio should be fixed for the most part. Um, yeah, that was a bit of a problem in those first two. I noticed. So I tried to go on OBS and level them out with a couple sounds here. You can see. Yeah, that was really bad. So I apologize for everyone's eardrums if you went to that first one. Um, I apologize for that, but I'm back. I've had some coffee, had some time to think about my past mistakes in life, and I think I'm ready to cook up some more music, to do more ditties. I think this time I'm gonna do a little drum and bass. I think I'm gonna cook up a little jungle music. I'm feeling a little jungly. Get down on some fucking jungle music sometimes. I can't really look at most of the time. I will start drum and bass by looking at samples, or not samples. I'm sorry. I look at songs. See, that's what I'm talking about. That should be leveled out now with my voice. I shouldn't be too loud. Um, what was I say? Oh yeah, I listen to jungle music most of the time before I start making it. But I can't do that if I'm live, because if I'm live and I do that, I will probably get in trouble. I don't want to kill this shit right as I'm starting. Um, so I'm just gonna dive into it. I mean, it ain't like I don't know how to fucking do this shit, so just go into it. I really liked that one. Was it this one? Nah, if you remember on the first one, I found it was the Aqua Teen break. It was funny. Mixed breaks. I feel like it was like in like a mixed breaks folder or something. It's one of these like ones that has a bunch of subfolders. So none of these. Oh man. Oh man. Impeach the president. Yeah, that's kind of fire. Impeach the president was more fire than I expected it to be. I might actually might have to throw that in there. Do a little chopping on that. That might be where we start at. If I'm making drum and bass, I usually make like a dedicated Slice X channel, just cause Slice X is very prevalently used in this genre, both for the drums and for the a lot of the sounds in jungle are resamples. So you would use this sample chopper to do those a lot, good bit, do a good bit of those. Take out these little sub hits right here. I think that's good. Yeah. And now I can make a little drum and bass pattern. Let me turn down my speakers a little bit. Shouldn't turn it down for you. That should just make it, if there was an echo, a little better. I actually didn't notice too bad of an echo from the first one, so I'm back to using the speakers, because last time the leveling with the headphones, that was terrible. That last live I did is fucking awful. Fully aware of it, fully self-aware. Guy makes music and has terrible audio quality. Fucking irony. Anyways, getting off topic. Hopefully there isn't. Yeah, I'm still on topic. Whatever. Now, Got a little basic drum and bass thing going on. I don't really think I want to use Splice today. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling in a splicey mood. I'm feeling not lazy, actually. It's that coffee. That was why the coffee was a requirement for me to go and obtain. Cause I'm just not in the mood to be lazy today. I'm in a mood of well, it's not laziness. There's this chart. Wait, let me pull it up. It's like I can't find it. Damn it. Hang on. I'm gonna make it in Microsoft Paint. All right. So there's like this there's a chart like this, right? And it's like right here is a new producer, right? And over here is a veteran producer. All right, like done it for like years and years and years. All right. And then right here, you've got guy who thinks that samples are shit. Okay. He fucking hates sampling. He hates that shit. All right. And this is the bell curve right here. All right. Is that what that means? I don't know. Anyways, so we've got the new producer and the veteran producer, right? And the new producer thinks to themselves, I really like using samples, and I'm gonna build majority of my beats off of these samples, right? And he kind of starts learning how to do the music, and that's whenever he's rising up here. And then he gets to a point where he says to himself, "Oh, I hate samples because they are untrue." Which, you got people like Aphex Twin and a lot of people that I really respect, and they don't sample. But another thing that they don't do is they don't bash people for using samples, which I'm indifferent to. I can make music either way, so I'm kind of indifferent to the fact of samples. Like, I don't need them. And that's whenever you get to this point, right? The veteran producer doesn't really need samples, but it saves him so much time. It's like, why not use them, right? Like, I can make the drum progression, I can make the chords, but what's the point whenever it's already in a better preset on Splice? Like, yes, I could sit there and take the time to sound design it and do it all myself, which would be really purist of me. Little reference there, you get it? Haha, funny. No, but you could sit there and be a purist about it. But I don't know. I just this is the bell curve, though. This is real. This is a very real bell curve in music. And anyone who tells you not to use samples, especially if you're a new producer, don't listen to them. Use samples as a new producer. Just use them. Learn your fucking DAW. Learn the DAW. Don't learn the fucking music theory. You don't need fucking music theory. You need to learn how to use the DAW. So you can learn that shit later. It's still applicable. I don't want to sit here and bash fucking music theory like it's not applicable, because it's still usable. But like, man, you don't need it. I don't know it. I don't know any of it. I'm about to sit here and cook up a beat in front of you. So yeah, now you know the bell curve. Just to prove my point, I'll sit here and I'll sound design something. Also, I really don't want to breathe into my mic, so I'm going to sit back. That might reduce the quality of my voice, the distance from it. I don't know. Maybe. is it doing that? Yeah, I'm really confused right now. I don't even know why it's doing that. Did I place... There is a keyboard shortcut to do what I just spent all that time manually doing. there's a couple things I'm really not fucking with this song. I don't like how the bass sounds like a MIDI bass. I don't like how this is going. And so I'm gonna save this, but I'm not gonna keep working on it. That's what it's like to have ADHD, folks. If none of you guys are ADHD, I am. If you couldn't tell by the music that I make, I'm extremely ADHD. And, like, actually, though. Like, not like internet, like I say I'm ADHD. No, I'm, like, actual ADHD. And, I tend to switch projects quite a bit. Do another one like we did earlier, except this time, like, I don't know, Crystal Castle. Let's see. I want to do like Witch House or like Crystal Castle, something like that. I'm kind of feeling that. If I can make that, if I'm capable of making that. Every day's different for me. Some days I make good shit. Some days I just make purely poop. And now you're about to learn that about me. I release all the good stuff. So if you were only watching me from like a window, like, you know, you're like, oh yeah, no, I make poopy most of the time. I make dog doo doo shit most of the time. But it's okay. It's okay to make shit. It's okay to make bad music. You don't even gotta release it. No one ever has to know. that melody. I'm really fucking with that. Like I said, I don't know where it comes from. I don't know what prompts it. Don't know what causes it, but it's cool. Alright. Let's see. Gotta make a little change here. I want water. I'm gonna go get water. Okay, water has been obtained. I think we're good. What am I doing? I'm gonna switch the image since I went back there, I guess. So now if I leave, it'll be a different picture for you guys. Isn't that awesome? Because I'm such a thoughtful individual. Okay, let's go. What were we doing? If I can add more variation to this, just cause I think it gets a little boring. Sorry if I'm breathing in the mic again. I'm kind of high. I got new edible gummies, and I think they were stronger than I realized that they would be, that's cool. It's all right. wants to me. Fuck the IRS. Fuck the someone that thoroughly enjoys it. It doesn't work very well. Jesus, I'm thinking about technology. Fucking technology's difficult. I'm really high. I'm talking to myself. I forgot I was live. I forgot I was recording myself. Sorry, I don't mean to be like a 14. It's like high for the first. My bad. I don't mean to do that. I'm here to make music. I gotta make music. Something about technology. Talking to myself. It's a technology type beat, dude. This shit sound like technology. And all the meanwhile, I've just been working on screen. Still am. Which one? This one. Reverse kick in there. That sounds fire. The reverse kick is actually that's hard. That's hard. The ADHD's telling me to switch beats, but I'm gonna try not to. As to not. No, actually, I don't care. This is my cook-up session. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Actually, I will not be bound by the rules set before me by other people, not myself. Oh, you know what? This is an Impurist classic. Any old Impurist fans in the chat? You guys sound familiar, guys? You guys remember that one? You guys remember this one? Love that one. You guys remember this one? You guys remember that one? You guys remember You guys remember this one? You guys remember the... Yeah! Old Impurist fans going crazy right now. They are going fucking ballistic in their chairs, spinning around the room and fucking vomiting on themselves out of pure just lust for Impurist music. That's crazy. It's crazy to see that as a news broadcaster and a sports fan such as myself. I got so many packs here. So there's a lot of random shit in here. There's sex sounds too. I gotta fucking use those in something. I don't know what, but I thought it would be funny. Fuck it, I kind of like that thunderous kick type shit. I don't really know what I'm feeling today. I think that's one of my biggest issues today is I don't want to use samples, but it would be a perfect time to, because like I don't really know what to do with myself. I don't have a thorough kind of idea. As you can see, I keep jumping genre to genre, and then it just starts not feeling right. Like I start getting like listening fatigue to it, and so I'm like, I gotta move on. That's something that I think I do a lot too. I tend to move on to things, but I'll come back to them later if they're good. If they're good enough, I'll go back to it. I'll fuck with it. I'll do it, but I'm just not. I don't know what I'm trying to do today. Maybe it's good to capture this. Capture the times that you don't know what to do with yourself, because that happens. It happens. Let me, should be all of them. Yeah. If you guys have any good free plugin recommendations, please put them in the comments at YouTube. I'm just using FL stock. It's not cutting it for me anymore. I don't think. I think I'm doing too complex a shit for what this. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a skill issue. If it's just a skill issue, roast me in the comments down below. I hate saying shit like that. I'm not like a YouTuber type of person, to be honest. And I don't even want to do this. I'm doing this by request of like a few people. There's like 3 people that asked me to do this. There's a couple people that want me to teach them how to do music, but I'm a really bad teacher. I'm really bad at teaching. Good at just doing stuff though. Pretty good at that. Might be a little loud, sorry. whatever, that 2-bar was enough. I fucked up, but the 2-bar that I got down was good enough. You know what? Let's go back to the Imperius Classics. I just made a joke about it. Let's just fucking go back to it for funsies, and because I can. See, this is the sauce getting leaked all over my keyboard. This is it right now. You could theoretically scrub this video and find out where I got these sounds from. Theoretically. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. Let's do another Imperius Classic. That was my dog. She just jump scared the fuck out of me. Doing this all on the drum channel. My organization. You know what? I think I want to make a Tetris remix. I know I'm like stimming out. You're getting a lot of information at once. I don't know. This is a lot of me making loops as well. It seems like once I add the drums, I don't think I'm doing good drums today. I think I'm doing bad with the drums. They're not bouncy enough for me to just be like vibing with it. That's how it goes though. You make a lot of poop and eventually you make something really goated. Epic. And that's why it's work and not fun. It is fun actually. I can't lie. What was my next move? I don't want to do it. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Tetris remix. I never done that. I love that song. And I'm gonna fucking... Let me see here. Alright, I got the Tetris main theme here. Alright, on a fucking MIDI file. Now before you judge, let me pull up Paint. Before you judge. Alright, here's the chart, okay? You can lick my nuts, alright? That's the chart. No, I don't care. Is it because I'm lazy? You can say that. You can say whatever you want. I could sit there by hand and probably figure this shit out. Because I've heard this song about a bajillion fucking times in my life before. Ooh, sorry, had to sneeze. Had to sneeze and blow my nose. Okay, there we go. I got an idea, actually. Oh, this whole thing's been oopsie. Fuck. That means I gotta... Oh, fuck. It's easier to actually just cut this and then re-import it. Fuck, it was out of time that whole time. Well, what's like the BPM of the Tetris song? $149? Oh, back to the motherfucking same shit. You already know what it is. You already know what the fuck's up. Same shit. Same shit. Alright. I really like it, though. Like, I really like it. I probably won't use it forever. Uses it forever. Nah, I really won't use it forever, but for right now it is, it's pretty good. What the fuck is the folder? There we go.
here it is. There it is. 9/11. Patriot Day.
Nice. Yeah, it's more. Awesome. Awesome.
Near a fire is because located here in New York City. Got burned there, got right there.
Rick and Morty socks I bought. Well, yeah, this is a Rick and Morty socks. Morty socks I bought. Well, yeah, this is a Rick and Morty socks. This is a Rick and Morty socks. I bought. Socks I bought. Morty socks. Rick and Morty socks. Rick and Morty socks I bought. Socks. This is a Rick and Morty socks.
Sus. Swouse. Making YouTube.
Here it is.
Yeah, 9/11 holds no relevance there, though. Whatever, I'll do sound effects and shit. right. I think that's good for now. I think I'm good. I think I'm good on that for now. Yeah, there you go. Little Tetris remix. Little Tetris remix for you. Yeah. I got really high and quiet, so I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. A little few editor notes here.